Right now, we do have an important update to the group of airline employees fighting their CEO's vaccine mandates. Joining us now are the co-founders of Airline Employees for Health Freedom, Reserve JAG officer, still serving in the military, Danielle Runyon, and United Airlines captain, Sherry Walker. Ladies, we know you were in D.C. over the weekend for the big rally fighting the mandates. There's so much to get to, but first, thanks so much for coming back on with us to talk about your story.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, and also I have to say, most of my family works for American Airlines or has at one point, so I'm watching your case very closely here. We want to get an update on your lawsuit fighting the vaccine mandates for the airline industry. You had some arguments in the Fifth Circuit. Danielle, tell us how those went. And I do want to add, your husband is United pilot on unpaid leave, so you're really feeling this at home as well.
Yes, absolutely. And let me just add, I'm speaking in my personal capacity today as the co-founder for AE4HF. As for our lawsuit, we're waiting for the decision to come down from the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. So we strongly believe that we have irreparable injury here. It's a crisis of conscience, as many of the courts have identified. That is irreparable harm in and of itself, particularly for people of faith. So we're patiently awaiting the decision to come down from the Fifth.
Okay, well, it is moving forward at least, and we know a lot of support showed up in D.C. You were there as well. This was a group called Defeat the Mandate, 30,000, 35,000 plus gathering. And despite those cold temperatures, people are making their voices heard in our nation's capital. Sherry, let me ask you, what's it like being there, letting people know about your group and kind of, having that common cause here?
Well, it was a really awesome experience, and my hat's off to Tech Titan Steve Kirsch for pulling so many diverse groups together under one umbrella so that we could stand to fight the mandate. This was not an anti-vax. This was strictly a variety of faithful and different organizations coming together to demand their liberty. So we were very excited to be part of it. It was awesome to see our folks out there, too.
Yeah, we loved watching it. Speaking of tech and tech titans, your organization had uploaded a recent video that you had sent to us here on Newsmax. We went to go retrieve it today. We thought we could share it with the viewers, but imagine our surprise. YouTube had taken it down. Danielle, let me ask you, what was on there that may have gotten it pulled? I mean, the censorship we're seeing with big tech is just getting out of control. What was on that video that they now no longer want us to share with our viewers?
Sure. Probably just the fact that we're fighting this mandate. We're just advertising and getting our message out there. We're not doing anything that anyone else isn't doing, and we're just excited to share our message. So I guess if that's what's considered to be problematic, then so be it.
So be it. Well, my mom was an American Airlines flight attendant for almost 50 years. I think she would have been on your side as well. Tell us about the new chapters that are emerging, because you guys founded it, but now the word is spreading and it's growing to airlines outside of United, where you are captain, Sherry. Who else is picking up and saying, yes, we want to join you?
Sure. Aside from the fact that we have members across all industries, we have established chapters now at Hawaiian Airlines and Coletta Air Cargo. Our brothers and sisters in Hawaiian are facing the unreasonable accommodation of being terminated. They have therefore filed their case in the Ninth Circuit. And I know the folks at Coletta are looking at what their future holds. I know they've terminated a good group of mechanics and several pilots. So we're expanding. We're getting the word out. In fact, we're coming across industries, not just airlines. So if you know a group of folks who believe their faith and their Title VII rights have been violated, send them our way. jabsforjobs.org. We'll be glad to help them.
That's great. And, speaking of terminating people, I mean, we saw all those flights being canceled over the holidays. And, people want to get back in the air. They want to get back to normal here. In fact, everyone's saying, this is we cannot have a never ending pandemic. How hard is it with the mandates that good workers, like your husband, Danielle, can't do his job for wanting to just, have his own say when it comes to a vaccine?
Sure, it's very difficult. I mean, the hypocrisy of the situation. We have, I guess it was over the holidays, 3,000 employees who were sick with Omicron. It led to flight delays. And here we are. We have our members sitting at home. They're healthy and they're ready to fly. We're wondering why, we've offered to test and pay for our own testing. Why is that not sufficient?
Seems like a pretty good compromise. Sherry and Danielle, we thank you for that update. We'll continue to watch your case and appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you.